In the late 90s, I worked at a video rental store. One morning, around 11 a.m., a friend of mine came in unusually early. He walked up to me and said, "Something feels really wrong. I have this strange sensation in my legs." I called my mom and asked her to help. She took him to the hospital, where the doctors discovered that cancer had spread throughout his entire body. He was only about 20 years old, and at the time, he wasn't on good terms with his parents. My mom stayed with him until midnight when my shift ended. After that, I stayed by his side, until the day he died. It still hurts to think about, even after 25 years. He deserved to live a much longer life. Rest in peace.
Next story.
One day, my brother-in-law came home with a strange grin on his face, and everyone immediately started yelling at him for not buying anything that was on the shopping list. My sister was furious. He kept smiling in that odd way, and she thought he was just messing around, until she realized it wasn't a smile at all. One side of his face had gone completely numb. She rushed him to the hospital, convinced he was having a stroke. Instead, the doctors found a brain tumor about the size of a thumb located right in the center of his brain. Up until that day, he hadn't shown a single symptom. Just a few weeks later, he passed away.
Next story.
My friend's parents were both in their early 50s. His mother was dying at home after a long battle with cancer. The doctors had told the family she only had a few hours left, so everyone gathered to say their goodbyes. After she passed away, her husband leaned over, kissed her goodbye, and stepped outside to be alone. He only made it as far as the porch. He sat down in a chair and died of a heart attack. My friend lost both of his parents within about 15 minutes. One death was expected, the other was not. He later admitted that he'd always worried about his father because he didn't think he could survive without his wife. He had been a devoted husband and father who worked hard to provide for his family, but they had a very traditional marriage. She cooked, cleaned, did the laundry, and took care of him in every way. He had struggled with mental health issues and had battled alcoholism in the past, and she was the one who helped keep him grounded and stable. In a way, my friend believed it might have been easier for him to go that way than to live without her. Even so, it's an incredibly heartbreaking ending for both of them. They were born just a few days apart and died only a few minutes apart.
Next story.
This is more of a rare case than a strange one, but still. My sister developed an allergy to her own platelets. Her blood lost the ability to clot properly, causing blood vessels throughout her body to rupture spontaneously. She began bleeding internally almost everywhere. In the end, she died from a massive brain hemorrhage, although nearly all of her organs had filled with blood. She was only 13 years old.
And last story.
After graduating from university, my friend traveled around Australia with a backpack. One evening, he and a group of friends had a barbecue on a beach in Darwin. Afterward, he fell asleep right there on the sand. His friends thought it would be funny to leave him there sleeping, so they all went home. No one ever saw him again. The police believe he was most likely taken and eaten by saltwater crocodiles.